For years, I avoided my finances. I told myself I'd deal with it later. Later when I made more money. Later when things felt less overwhelming. Later when I finally felt ready. But later kept turning into never. I'd avoid checking my bank balance, delay paying bills until the last minute, and pretend my debt wasn't as bad as it really was. Deep down, I knew ignoring it wasn't making it go away, it was just making me anxious, broke and stuck in the same loop. The truth is, I wasn't bad with money. I was scared of it. Scared to face how out of control I'd become. Scared of the shame that came with realizing how much I'd wasted. But here's what I learned. Avoidance is the most expensive decision you'll ever make. Because every day you ignore your finances, the problem silently grows. Late fees, interest, missed opportunities, they all pile up while you tell yourself, I'll fix it someday. What finally helped me take control wasn't some fancy app or viral budgeting trick. It was honesty, brutal, uncomfortable honesty. One night, I sat down with my laptop, opened every account, and looked at the real numbers. My savings, my debt, my credit score, everything. It was painful. But it was also the first time I truly saw where I stood. You can't fix what you refuse to face. And that night, I finally faced it. Once I knew the truth, I could finally build a plan. I started small, tracking every dollar I spent for 1 month. I didn't change anything at first. I just wanted to see the reality of my habits. It was eye-opening. Little harmless purchases, coffee here, takeout there, added up to hundreds each month. I realized I wasn't broke, I was just unaware. Awareness became the first step toward control. Then, I created a simple budget that wasn't about restriction. It was about direction. I gave every dollar a purpose. Rent, bills, savings, investments, fun money, everything had a place. It wasn't perfect at first. I adjusted, failed, tried again. But over time, that structure gave me confidence. It wasn't about perfection. It was about progress. The next game changer was automation. I automated my savings, so I'd save before I had the chance to spend. I automated my bill payments, so I'd never miss another due date. The less I relied on willpower, the more consistent I became. Consistency, I realized, is the real secret to financial stability, not intensity, not motivation, just consistency. But the biggest mental shift came when I stopped viewing money as a source of stress and started seeing it as a tool. Money isn't emotional. It's not good or bad. It's simply a reflection of your choices. Once I understood that, I stopped feeling guilty for every mistake and started focusing on learning from them. I began reading about personal finance, learning about compound interest, and understanding how even small, steady investments could grow into something meaningful over time. I also learned to separate my self-worth from my net worth. For years, I avoided my finances because they made me feel like a failure. But your past financial mistakes don't define you. Your next decisions do. Once I stopped judging myself, I could actually focus on improving. Forgiving myself was just as important as fixing the numbers. Taking control of my money didn't happen overnight. It was slow, awkward, and often uncomfortable. But each small step built momentum. Paying off one bill led to saving for an emergency fund. Saving for an emergency fund led to investing. Investing led to confidence. And that confidence spilled over into every area of my life. I felt calmer, clearer, and more capable than I had in years. And that's what most people don't realize. Financial control isn't just about money, it's about peace. It's about knowing you're okay even when life isn't perfect. It's about sleeping better because you know your bills are paid. It's about saying yes to opportunities without the fear of falling behind. If you're watching this, and you've been avoiding your finances, I get it. I've been there. But start today, no matter how small the step. Open your accounts. Track your spending. Face your numbers. It'll feel uncomfortable, but that discomfort is the doorway to freedom. Because the moment you stop avoiding your money starts working for you. And if this video helped you see things differently, make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs a little push to face their finances. You don't need to be perfect with money to take control. You just need to start. Because once you do, everything begins to change.